All right, so I received this in the mail today. It's called a glass rinser. It comes with its bill of lading, and it comes with some instructions. Kind of shows you how it's supposed to go together. This is the user's manual, and basically, it's pretty simple. You know, you need a screwdriver and a wrench, and it kind of basically gives you a schematic of how you're supposed to do it right here. You've got your glass rinser. You need a hole in your sink to slide this through. You've got the rubber washer. You've got the metal washer, and then you've got the mounting nut with the screws. This is your line that goes to your hot water. I would suppose that you're going to use your hot water. And it's got a rubber washer, and it's got this T that hooks up to that. So that's pretty simple, really. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. I mean, it looks very sturdy. Yep, it looks just like, it's kind of like when you put a new faucet in. It's the same kind of system. This right here, basically, you're going to have to screw this off. So I put the screws in it already. They don't come in it. But, you just get this off because you've got to put this through the hole in your sink and then pull all this down. Now, this right here has a little bit of a rubber lip, and that's going to go on the sink. And then pretend like my fingers are the sink, right? And the way you tighten it is you just put this, you bring this way. I unscrewed it too much, right? And so this may pose a little bit of a problem for you because you got to get in a tight spot. But this would be the counter or the sink, and that's how it's going to set in there. And that's how you put it in, right? So you're going to have to take this off, this and this and this off, right? Before you can slip this through. All right, once you do that, you're gonna bring out a hose, I believe. We're gonna see a hose in here. Okay, here it is, yeah. It's pretty simple. You've got two ends of it. Of course, this end's the bigger end, which would go on here, right? So once you've got it on your sink, what you're gonna do is you're gonna tighten this down, make sure the washer's in there. And now you've got your water supply to your rinser. And then over here, let's go ahead and just set that right here for a second. Let me grab this. Right here is your T valve, right? So you're gonna have one end going to your water supply and the other end coming here, right, like this. This is probably gonna go into your valve. And then, you probably have a sink too, right? So this would go to your sink or, to supply your faucet. And this would hook right into the water supply. So the water supply would be diverted to these two angles here, and there's nothing in there. So that's going to be full force on both of these. Now, the way that this engages is pretty simple. The way it engages is you push this down, and you'll notice right here all these little holes. When you push this down, it opens the valve and the water squirts into the glass from these holes. And that's basically how it works. I can show you here. You take this off. Right, so you look down in there. Now watch when I push on this, watch what happens. It opens that valve down there. And that's what gives you the pressure to squirt through here. And then you set your glass on there, and that cleans the glass. And that's basically how it works. Now all I got to do is find a sink that I can put this on, because ours has a marble countertop and there's no hole. So I'm going to probably have to take this over to my brother's to hook it up.